Could I be happier? Yeah. Yeah. Who couldn't?
It's actually very apropos for what's going on in the world today, isn't it? How are you, folks? Welcome to the the Merv Griffin Show. Why don't I turn this on? It might work better. Wow. I don't think I should be out in public today. Honestly. It's going to end my fucking career, this sleep problem. Come on, you dink. Why do I have to whether it's my TV remote, why do I have to push things 4 times? And I'll hand it to my wife and she'll look at it, it'll go on. What the fuck is that? It's been like that since, yeah, anyways. Welcome to the lineup where you get my show, the whole thing, all these other great shows that are scrolling by for free. And now you can get Glenn Greenwald live right here at 7 p.m. If you want to watch it all ad-free, sign up for Rumble Premium. And don't forget to download the Rumble app. Today I'll be talking about, looks like a little tranny murder cult. That it's getting more interesting every day. And yes, I'm going to talk about this until it's less fluid, until things settle down, but it's still fresh. And I'm going to be talking about this. So if you're Charlie Kirk, which you're not, you wouldn't be watching this show. But I'm going to stay on top of that. And this isn't a story that you put away like we did when Trump got shot in the face and we spent a day on it. Not us, the left, the mainstream media. This ain't going away forever. So I'll decide when it's time to move on. Also, Trump's taken a good hard look at Memphis, which has been a shithole and a violent place for years, like quietly. And also, a nurse in New Jersey dropped a dime on a doctor who was saying all kinds of hateful shit. And by the way, she's a 10 on a scale of 5. My nurses always look like Matuzak from the Raiders. I don't understand. Anyways, and one more Venezuelan narco boat had a barbecue thanks to Donald Trump. Yeah, apparently the propane exploded. They were smoking some pig's feet or whatever what those dirty people do over there. I'm still trying to I got up this morning. Couldn't find my key. My heart's been racing all day. Not my keys, my fucking wallet. I couldn't find it on a travel day. Couldn't find it. You know how if you look at like 5 spots, you're like, oh, Jesus. You know, I'm looking under the waffles in the freezer. Downstairs in the basement, we don't have a basement. I mean, looking stupid places on the top of my car. And I'm like, mother of Jesus on a travel day. Makes you fucking nuts. And I'm like, okay, I must have left it at a gas station or some. One more chance. It's under the fucking bed when I threw my jeans down last night. Taking my panties off, it rolled under the bed. Like a good foot. Leaning right up against my AR-15. So that's a kind of day it's going to be, a night, whatever the fuck we are. Real quick, Raiders last night, Chargers. I had that one right, had the Texans wrong. They lost to the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are always playing close games against everybody, aren't they? Doesn't it seem that way? Boy, Chargers are impressive. That Herbert, man, he doesn't get enough ink because he's on the West Coast. He's something else. When he's healthy, runs like a deer, throws like Josh Allen, and yeah, that was pretty interesting. So anyways, have I covered everything? Yes, I have. Oh, don't forget, tomorrow, when I get back from my trip, as you know, crowded tomorrow morning, Thursday night, Hyenas in Dallas, Friday night, Wise Guys, and Saturday night, Wise Guys in Salt Lake City, Utah. When I get back from that trip, which is next week, I get home on Sunday, we're off all that week. I repeat, we are off that week. It's my fall break. And I think I deserve it. Working like Sammy Davis Jr. when he was popular. Hey, man. Who can take the sunshine, dip it in some poo? All right. This story's getting more interesting. I don't know how that's even possible. They killed a Christ figure is what they did. And that's almost no exaggeration. I mean, this guy, I feel so horrible. I'm taking in all the stuff he's done. I'm looking at clips, and I'm going, boy, I've done not much. Maybe I'll leave some of this money to the orphanage. I don't know. But, I mean, come on. They killed it's like killing an eagle. He represented free speech, everything that's good in the world. And there's even clips of him, and there's black people putting up clips of him. There was a black guy online last night going, they call this guy racist? And it's Charlie Kirk with a bunch of young black people having a nice debate, and then it cuts to him dancing with some young, little black girls and their parents, and and the black guy's going, he's a racist. I mean, again, I'm not a biblical whatever religious guy, but the lines of evil and good seem to be very clear right now. Mother, I don't know how else to. And then this on top of it, this whole friggin'. Anyways, the murderer's motive. FBI Director Kash Patel on Monday revealed a chilling text message that Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin, Tyler Robinson, we have to say alleged, that's how it works in this country, and I understand you're fucking innocent until bring it back. But it's just so funny when you got people on tape stabbing a baby. Well, he allegedly stabbed the baby. You can't. It's so silly how we have to. Anyways, no, Nick, what if you, whatever. I keep my nose clean for the most part. Anyways, alleged assassin gay Tyler Robbins sent a text he sent may indicate a motive for last week's shooting. What was found in terms of information, a text message exchange where the suspect, that's Robinson, specifically stated that he had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk and he was going to do that. He stated that in writing. Well, where was all that when all this other shit broke?
You're a wormy cocksucker, you know that?
And when Robinson was asked why, he said, some hatred cannot be negotiated with. Yeah. You haven't felt hatred yet, pal. He's on suicide watch, and I say why. I hope it's the same guys that were watching Epstein's cell. I know it's a different prison, but we could send them over. Patel noted that evidence has also been collected through witness interviews showing that Robinson essentially admitted to killing Kirk after the September 10th shooting. The suspect admitted to it, the FBI director said, without going into detail and noting that he would not stylize the evidence. We seized multiple electronic devices from the home of the suspect and his romantic partner. What were they, 8-inch black vibrators? Patel said, we've got computers, we've got laptops, gaming systems, we've got cell phones. All of that is being triaged by the FBI because that's what we do, he said. And why is he being questioned? He was in front of a hearing yesterday, asking him about how he's been doing with his job. I don't know. I'd be doing better if you'd leave me the fuck alone. And the resources that the Attorney General has dedicated to this mission, Patel said, is allowing us to move at the speed we have moved at. 34 hours, man, and they're digging all this stuff up. And again, I showed you a clip yesterday of Alex Jones, I think it was yesterday, talking about how, and again, about the deep state, or whatever you want to call it, MK Ultra, whatever. They take people, lone wolves, and who's more confused than somebody who's confused about something as basic as your gender? They know they're fucking loopy. They're lonely. They're angry. Just like every time we show some angry broad with those glasses, they're always ugly as a stump fence. They're lonely and fucking angry at the world. And they channel it into this. And trannies, can I say that? Those days are over too, by the way. And after you start, I don't know, what's it, 10 shootings they've done or 11? I think we can stop with the pronouns and all that. Not that I ever followed that shit, but if you're that confused, they know how to find you. And apparently there's like a whole network. Maybe that's what the next story. Tranny network may have aided in Kirk killing. I think you can get it with the HBO Plus package. You get the networking. They got a whole network. The FBI's number 2 man said Monday that he suspects Charlie Kirk's alleged killer, Tyler Robinson, could have been aided and abetted, that's in quotes, by an extended network, in quotes, alluding to multiple warning signs, in quotes. he gave leading up to the assassination. That is Dan Bongino, folks. And I'm worried at how gaunt he looks. I mean, this guy had cancer a few years ago. I presumably beat it. But boy, is he thin. Maybe it's intentional. I don't know. Like Dallas said, I mean, the stress of this job alone, probably, and with all the crap that he's faced since he got in there, he's been probably working 22-hour days, but holy moly. Get him a Snickers, please. As the Post reported Sunday, law enforcement was already probing whether pro-trans online groups, sexualized animal-obsessed furries, and others connected with Robinson had advanced knowledge of his alleged murderous plan. We'll find that out soon.
Sucking quiz!
Paulie, it's not the same. Make a distinction. The groups include Communities Online gaming platform Steam. Do you belong to Steam? As well as Armed Queers SLC, which is where I'm headed this weekend. I believe that's Salt Lake City, right? It's not Suck Lick Clit, is it?
Keep your eyes open.
Relax. Don't give me any ideas. You don't think that crossed my... I already had a conversation with Tommy. So I'm wearing a motorcycle helmet on stage. As well as Armed Quiz SLC, which took down its Instagram page right after Kirk was murdered. Whoa, what a coincidence. But now FBI Deputy Director Bongino suggested that the feds are casting an even wider net, scrutinizing whether anyone in the crowd, and me, when I watched this, I said, I on my TV, I rewound it. I said to my wife, watch, and I mentioned it on the other, right after it happened. I said, watch the timing. He asked a question about transgender and about guns, I think it was. And I said, watch the timing. It was almost like it was a cue for the guy. It was seamless. And sure enough, they haven't overlooked that either. Scrutinizing whether anyone in the crowd, including possibly the TikToker who was asking Kirk a question at the moment of his murder, knew anything about the plot. Not saying the guy did or didn't, but boy, it was weird. Bongino said his G-men are looking into whether the shocking killing of Kirk was part of a larger effort and could have involved people providing even financial help or someone who knew the specifics of it and failed to report.
I'm gonna find out what the hell happened here.
Well, we'll also be dropping a lot of paper, a lot of subpoenas out there to take a look to see if there was any extended network, Bongino said. FBI Director Patel told Fox on Monday that Robinson had a text message exchange with another individual in which he claimed that he had an opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and he was going to do it because of his hatred for what Charlie stood for. You know, free speech and love and family man and church and all that evil shit. The same threatening sentiment was allegedly found in a handwritten note. I didn't really understand this, which Patel said was destroyed, in quotes, but that the Bureau still has evidence to show what was in that note. Who destroyed it and why? Let's not stop playing games. Don't give the public a reason to start picking. The director said it included Robinson saying, I have the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it. And it's weird. Today, breaking, they found some exchanges with Robinson, I think, or was it his roommate? I think Robinson, as far as the Democratic Socialists of America Party, you know, like the Bernie Sanders people, there was exchanges there. And they're looking at, they mentioned AOC and somebody else as far as when all these, whoever provided the funds for this guy to do this, if they did indeed, the AOC and I forgot the other lefty at the time were, I don't know, you know, pushing that Democratic Socialist nonsense. It's whatever. That's, you know, I know those are dots that are far away that you're going to connect, but it was weird what they said today. DSA, Democratic Socialists of America, you know, that whole group. Once again, showing, you know, how intolerant this country is, right? We have communist parties, we have DSA parties. But that's not enough. So, you know, right now it looks like I said, deep state or whoever got their claws into these. Boy, that's fucking some evil shit. And they can there's enough of them to set up a network, you know? So it's only going to get more interesting, folks. And like I said, this was too big for it to disappear in even 6 months. It might never disappear. It's always going to be in it. Don't worry, I'm not going to do every show on it. I'm just saying, until things settle down. That's it, folks. If you want to watch the whole show live and free, go to Rumble and sign up for free. And while you're at it, go to nickdip.com for tour dates and merch. We'll see you guys next time.
Hi. Good night, everybody.